Hey everybody, it's Clona Comics 9999. Welcome back, more Metroid. In the last episode, we defeated Ridley in his lair. And now that we have defeated both Kraid and Ridley, we are going to see what happens once we defeat both bosses. Woo! How So, there is one other thing I want to talk about. First of all, I want to definitely get a lot of these energy things. If I don't, what I have planned is not exactly going to go smoothly. We also want to get a lot of missiles as well. Now, I mentioned before that energy tank up there I was going to be saving for the finale. However, I still would like to leave that there. My reasoning for that is because I have a strategy for this game that will make the final boss so much easier. Like, absurdly easier. Well, not really absurdly, but I mean, it's good to think of strategies in games, but this strategy, if you've been having trouble on the boss, it probably is an idea to do. The reason I'm not getting that energy tank is because I feel like I'd lose more health than getting to the final boss. Or, excuse me, I feel like I'd lose more health at the final boss than getting to the final boss, and there is a really good way to restore your health on the way there. However, before we actually go to where the final boss is, if I could stop falling, there is one extremely important item that we have to get. It's not necessarily required, but it might as well be. But it's not required if you can avoid the enemies there. Yeah. But yeah, I still was recommended to get this item anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to head back and I'm going to get the Ice Beam again. While the Wave Beam is more powerful, the Ice Beam is pretty much the only way we're going to be able to get through the way to the final boss. Hey. Alright. Like I said, I want to get as much health as I can. And also, we want to restore our missiles. Right here is the area where I don't really know if you can get out of. Maybe we'll check it out another time. Come on, get that. Okay. So we're here to get the Ice Beam. And here we are. We're not going to go all the way to Norfair to get it. kind of funny. I think you're intended to get the ice beam after you get the high jump. Alright, here we go. We got the ice beam again. It's not going to go through walls anymore, but that's okay. We don't particularly need it to. Okay, well, we're already having disadvantages. And now, as for the final boss, I'm actually going to actually beat it this time. Well, I didn't think of the strategy before, but then again, that's before I actually start. That was when I didn't do enough research of this game. Before I just showed a video of the boss made by someone else, but this time, I'm actually going to legit beat the final boss. Even though if my strategy is a little bit cheap, the final boss is really hard, so... yeah, that's why I'm doing it this way. Okay. Oh, I hear all the background noise. Not really much I can do about that. Well, I could probably just not record when... how are they avoiding me so but oh, good. Okay. Alright, there's the area where we got the long beam. Memories. Memories of just earlier today, because I really did record, or the first episode of this LP, earlier today. We head in here. One of the other first areas we went to, upon getting on ZBs. And yes, I know in this game it's said to be Zebeth, but I don't know, it just... ZBs is what it... ZBs is what it's known as now. Alright. Alright, so here we are. And look at this, the pedals are flashing. You shoot them both, and the path opens up for us. Just a quick reminder, you have to have defeated both Kraid and Ridley in order to pass this area. Otherwise, well, I'm sure there's a sequence break you can do to get up here, but I am not a sequence breaker. I am just a casual player. We head down here. Here we go. Welcome to the final area of the game, Torian. Now, make sure you have your ice beam, because when we head down here, we got these enemies. Okay, oh my goodness. This enemy, this is a Metroid. What you want to do is freeze it with the ice beam. Get your missiles out. Fire 3 missiles at it. I mean, not 5 missiles at it. And yeah. Now, I mentioned before that there was a great way to restore your health and missiles here. Metroids, when killed, they will always drop something. They will always either drop 30 energy or 30 missiles. And I'm glad they're dropping a lot of energy for what we got coming. But of course the missiles will help as well. I'll show what happens if they catch you, but for now I kind of just want to. I wish I could shoot down. For now I kind of just want to. Oh crap! There's another one. That's why you don't want to rush going down because there's so many of them. Wow, are they ever gonna drop missiles? Okay, right here we have an orange door. If you might think it takes 20 missiles to do, but no, it's just 10. Don't worry. Color palette. These things, these Cheerio Spaghetti-O things. These are Rinkas, and basically they spawn out of thin air, and you can freeze them to hold them in place. But pretty much whenever you defeat one, one's immediately gonna spawn right after. So keep that in mind. Right here we got another Metroid coming up. If I may show what happens if they catch you, basically they're gonna latch onto your head and they're gonna start draining you of life. You're supposed to use the bombs to get them off, but I swear to God, the bombs don't work. And so, in my opinion, if they latch on you, I think the best thing to do would be to just leave the room and come back. And this is one really annoying thing about the series, is the fact that those Rinkas can hit you even when you're in the door. Whose idea was that? Okay, well, NES limitations, I guess, but, alright, crap! Thankfully they, stay frozen for quite a long time. You can't hit them too easily when they're not frozen, and, if they're frozen and then they defrost, their health will restore. You'll have to hit them with all 5 missiles again. You have to hit them with 5 missiles in a row while they're frozen. Oh, wow, that was lucky. Oh, crap, no! Jeez. Okay. Getting lots of energy, but I really would like some missiles. Well, then I can't just use, passwords to get myself a lot of missiles. You don't have to defeat the Metroids to get it through. You can just go through and not defeat them. Are you ever going to drop missiles? Okay. Alright, here we have a regular red door. Alright, this part can get really obnoxious at times. I think the best thing to do would be to... Well, first of all, we got these Rinkas, is to get the Metroid up here, and then fire at it here. And, dude, are you ever going to drop missiles? I know they can drop missiles. Why are they not? Okay. These Rinkas are so annoying. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up here, and then fire at it. Okay. Seriously, give me missiles! I've already used 100. Once you get to a certain point of some of these rooms, the Rinkas will stop spawning. Alright, here's another Metroid. Come on, come up here. Come up here. No, don't knock me down. If I go down there, I think another Metroid's gonna spawn and it's gonna come up here, so... I wanna try to bring the Metroid up here. Come on! There, see? That's what I was talking about. Come on! Why are there so many Rinkas? Who thought this was a good idea? No, 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 no. I love how they never dropped any health. Okay, I mean, missiles. Okay, we head in here. There's going to be even more Metroids so we can restore our health and possibly missiles. If they don't... If I have less than 200 missiles, well, actually, I probably will anyway, but... If they seriously don't drop any missiles throughout this whole thing, you can't hit them when they're latched on you, though. Sometimes they'll latch on you for a second, but then you hit them. Oh, I paused the game. I'll probably just use a password to get me a ton of missiles. Okay, well now they're dropping. This Metroid is a bit tough because it likes to sit on the floor a lot. Okay. Alright. Beyond this door is the final boss. And we go through here. Have your missiles ready. So we got these cannons right here, and these rinkas, and right here we have these things called Zebetites. Basically, they're part of the final boss. You basically just want to fire your missiles at them until they disappear. They're basically the doorways. If you leave them unattended for too long, they're going to start growing back. So, yeah, get them as best you can. If a missile hits a Rinka, don't worry. Come on. Okay. Got through this. This is the second to last one right here. I'm mashing B. Come on. Okay. I gotta jump over an acid pit, which might be a bit tricky. If you do land in it, it's pretty easy to get out. Okay. Come on. Destroy it. There we go. Now, this right here, I don't plan to beat it right here. But this is the final boss, Mother Brain. Mother Brain is going to just sit there. All you gotta do is defeat her. Technically it's genderless, but it's supposed to be a female persona. I don't plan on actually winning this, but basically what you want to do is you want to, try to, I guess you can try to screw attack the, Rinkas. Stand on, like, the edge of the... Geez, can I get up there, maybe? Stand on the edge right here, and if, something's about to hit you, jump off to the right. If you jump off to the left, you're gonna land on that pit of acid, and it's really hard to get out. Mother Brain takes up a ton of space and does a crap load of damage, if she hits you. Yeah, I'm gonna die here, but that's okay, because as my strategy will take place, if we do die. And I'll actually be able to get that energy tank before, and I'll show you how to get it. I'll at least try to be Mother Brain. No promises, though. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna die here. Ah, there we go. Well, there's a password if you want to get back to Torian. Wait a minute, how many missiles did I use? Crap. Okay, well, I'm gonna head back to Brinstar and give you guys a password there. Oh, and something I actually totally forgot to mention before. Well, actually, I'll mention it at the beginning of the next episode. Okay, guys. Next time on Metroid, we'll get that energy tank. I'll explain exactly what my strategy was, and we will defeat Mother Brain. See you guys then.